Welcome. Thank you for stopping by and choosing to listen to this message for today. I want you to go ahead and look at these two cards. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse as well as the Strength card. Now, these two cards represent the energy that may exist for you within your heart, mind, body, and dare I say your spirit. Whether you are aware of this or not, it does not matter. This energy may still exist for you for the month of December 2024, as well as the first week of January 2025. If you can't quite connect to these two cards you see before you, that's okay. I'm here to clarify that for you. My name is Kimberly, and this is from Loved Ones Tarot, and this is for all my Virgos, again for the month of December and the first week of January. Now, when I look at these two cards, I see that you have experienced recently a missed opportunity for your personal development. And this includes your personal wants, your needs, your desires. I see this missed opportunity has caused you to start all over again, or have you experiencing this feeling of having to start from ground zero. And you could be experiencing some financial instability. You could be just having just this feeling of insecurity, of instability, of lacking comfort, of lacking whatever this missed opportunity, it has just forced you to change your goals around in order for you to regroup or regather your resources, in order for you to try again. And yet I do see, because you have the Strength card, there is some strength within your energy. You are confident that you can turn your life around or turn this situation around in your favor. You do have some optimism. You do have some faith that everything will work out with your, if not by the universe, by your own two hands alone, if that's the case, that you will rebuild your life or rebuild after this situation. And yeah, you just have a positive outlook for yourself in December and January, at the beginning of January, despite this missed opportunity or setback or obstacle. All right. Now, how are you feeling? These two cards represent your current emotional state. You have the Lovers in reverse and the Queen of Cups. So in regards to the energy that right here, the energy that is of a missed opportunity, it looks like some of y'all have to start all over again because of a heartbreak. There could be some betrayal, broken trust, broken promises, broken vows. All right, a separation. It has caused you a great deal of pain. However, you, because of the energy within you is optimistic and confident, you are confident that you will still love again. You are confident that you will find someone else better than the person you just left behind. For some of y'all. And for many of y'all, there is just this passion, this fire that has not been extinguished. You very much are still passionate about life, about what you want. You still have that fire to keep on going. That is what I see emotionally for you in December. Use that positivity yet again. You can see yourself through anything. Mentally, let's see, what are you focused on? You have the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what's on your mind? The most recent breakup, separation, or divorce. That is what's on your mind. Or whatever loss that you have experienced regarding a missed opportunity in your personal development are working on your personal development, especially finances. It looks like because of the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse, what has happened to you that was not so great, everything that you worked hard for is now gone. Everything you worked hard for has been wasted or taken away from you. That is what's on your mind. Just what the most recent heartbreak, the unwanted changes that were going to happen whether you wanted them or not, right? That is on your mind. Anything else on your mind for now? The Two of Pentacles. So you're juggling. So you might be scrambling. Again, like I said before, to gather your resources, to regroup, to see what you have left over, or to see what you have in your toolbox, or something that can help you to move forward past this difficult situation. And because you now are separated or divorced, for some of y'all, you now take on the responsibilities that your partner once took on. So you may be very overwhelmed with trying to make it all work alone, single, especially if you shared resources like a home, bills, children. Now you find yourself doing it by yourself. So that is on your mind. All right. And what do you want people to see and believe about you? These two cards represent your intentions. And it looks like you want people to see and believe the Six of Wands in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Again, going back to this heartbreak, going back to this separation or divorce, or a breaking of vows, a breaking of a union. You want people to see and believe that you have not lost. You are not going to give up. You are not going to let this separation destroy you or prevent you from moving on and living the best life for yourself. That is what you want people to see and believe. And these two cards, I left one because I threw one down for clarifying, so I'll pick it up. You have the Lovers in reverse, the Four of Cups, and the Devil in reverse. What people can, this represents what people can see what you're doing in real life. People can see that despite, yet again, the Lovers, you had it in your heart. People can see that this heartbreak is affecting you. And people can see that your energy has lowered, that perhaps everything is a little gray for you, that you have isolated yourself. For some of you, perhaps you have withdrawn into yourself a little bit as a form of self-protection, like if you're regathering your resources. Your resources include your mind. It includes your skills, your talents, your strength. So perhaps you've withdrawn and isolated yourself for a little bit, stayed in the house, you haven't answered your phone in a while, and this is all due to you needing to gather yourself, refocus yourself, realign yourself. And people can see that you're not your happy-go-lucky self for some of y'all. But they also can see that you are trying to become more independent. So for this partner that you broke up with, they can see that what used to keep you coming back or keep you with them is no longer working. You have regained a sense of power over yourself. Any negative patterns of behavior, negative patterns of emotions, negative patterns of a bad relationship, you're not doing them you're not doing that anymore. You are now focused on yourself. So your partner can see that you are slowly becoming more independent, that you have the power to pick yourself back up and move on. And other people can see that you have withdrawn a little bit within yourself. For some of you, the situation that needs to be addressed according to your loved ones on the other side. You have the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Let me draw one more before I say anything. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups. Okay. So, again, going back to how you're feeling in your heart, mind, body, the energy that is within you. You are feeling a little stuck. And for some of y'all, a reunion is going to happen soon. And you're going to have to talk about your breakup and you don't want to talk about it. For some of y'all, you're going to have to figure out a way to tell your loved ones, your other family, your extended family, perhaps people at work. You're going to have to tell people about this if you haven't already. And oh, just the idea that you have to say it out loud is giving you feel compelled to tell them, but also it's also making you want to run and hide for some of y'all. But you also don't, for some people, they're going to be disappointed when you tell them. Or if you're someone who's already announced your separation or divorce or breakup, some people are not approving of your decision or approving of what you're doing after the fact. And they don't understand why you have this need to focus on yourself. Some people are going to come up to you and say, why are you being selfish? Why are you wanting to focus on you and not focusing on fixing the relationship? Why are you all about you when you should be about the other person? This is the thoughts of other people in your life, whether they say it out loud or not. And what can help you with this situation? What can help you? Let me draw one more card before I move on. 3 of Pentacles in your current situation. So yeah, there's people unwilling to work with you. And not only that, there's someone in your life, the one that's not approving or won't approve is the partner you're trying to break up with or have a divorce with, or you already did, but they keep coming around. That particular person, your ex-partner, is the one unwilling to sign the divorce papers or meet you at court at the expected dates or comply or make compromises with you. They're just making the separation difficult. So I just wanted to add that. I knew there was something else missing in your current situation. So not only other either family members or friends that are disapproving, it's your ex-partner who does not want to move on from this marriage or partnership. And even though they know it's not the best situation or environment for you both, perhaps this ex-partner is just being, they're just being stubborn in their ways. What can help you with that? This is the energy you need more of. This is the energy you need less of. The energy you need more of is the King of Cups in reverse. If you're someone, so I said you have the strength in your energy that runs throughout your heart, mind, and body. The Strength card is one of optimism, but it is also a lion, and the lion knows how to roar and show their strength. And with the King of Cups, the King of Cups is someone who is very strong, very emotionally balanced. They are the person you come to when you need comfort and support. Your loved ones on the other side are saying, we don't want you to be the one that people come to for comfort and support. You don't comfort and support nobody. No one in December or January that need your comfort or support. And I'm talking about the people who want to disapprove of your marriage, or your ex-partner who is struggling to accept and understand that the relationship is over. None of those people need your support or comfort, okay? So the energy you need more of is of someone is of someone who does not care. That is the energy you need more of. The energy that you need less of, the Temperance in reverse. The feeling that everything has to have this peaceful existence. Not everything needs a peaceful existence. If you go through a separation in December, or you're going through it before, most recently before December, don't feel as if you have to maintain that level of peace between you and your former partner. You don't have to create that peace. There is no more partnership. Therefore, you don't need to bend over backwards to maintain that peace anymore. Because all it's doing is draining your energy and taking away from your peace. Okay? So in order for you to keep your inner peace, keep that inner stability, keep that light, keep yourself connected to you and your higher purpose, you need to, don't worry about keeping the peace with someone else. Let them find their own inner peace. All right? The near future, so the most likely outcome of this situation, you have the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like you are going to overcome that, not that heartbreak, but the anxiety surrounding your heartbreak, so that juggling between your responsibilities and being alone and taking on your partner's responsibilities and seeing everything you worked for just go to waste, or just break down, or just be taken away from you. That feeling of loss and anxiety of what are you going to do, it will start to decrease for you. You will then start to fill back your cup of passion, of purpose, of creativity, and you will increase your intuition, and you will receive a opportunity yet again come back to you in the form of either a financial opportunity or just an opportunity with your self-purpose that will help you plant the seeds of change. And I can see one more. Let me see for your future. Is there anything else that the Virgo should know? I'm just drawing one more card. The Emperor. Okay, you are going to you're going to be able to set boundaries. You're going to be able to establish a sense of stability where you build walls. You are going to be a wall builder. If you're not already, in the near future, you are going to build walls. Essentially, you are going to not only gain independence, receive an opportunity to better your financial stability, you are going to be able to create a healthy distance from any negative or toxic people in your life. And we can see when the near future is based upon your weekly outlook up here, but we'll get to that over there in a minute. or a couple of minutes. This represents your words of advice. You have advice number 1, 2, 3. Now you may relate to, you know, 1, 2, or 3, or all or none. And I do hope you relate to at least one. Okay, you have the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. If you're grieving what you once had, that happy family, if you're grieving what you once had, just know that that happy family is now a family that is, if we would look at this, the image, you're quite literally out in the cold. You now stumbling around lost. You are you're trying to find shelter. You're needing help from other people. You're not doing so great mentally, physically, emotionally. You know, you could be physically drained. You could be hurting. And does that sound like a happy family in this picture? No. So this image that you have in your mind, replace it with the reality of the situation, and no longer feel as if you've lost something so beautiful. If that is the image you're still keeping of the day you got married, no. Replace it with the reality of the situation, all right? And that may help you move on, or at least move forward if you're still grieving. And I do see you are, because your heartbreak is still within your emotional state. Now, advice number 2, if I can pick up the cards. You have the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups, all in reverse. If you fail, for some of y'all, I know you have a feeling of wanting to overcome a difficult situation. You have that optimism. For many of you, you're very positive, right? But there's some of y'all who are not going to establish the necessary plans. You're not going to put in place the necessary plans to protect yourself. And if you continue not to put in the necessary plans to protect yourself, you will never be satisfied, all right? You will never reach a level of stability, of inner peace, of being able to love again, or connect with other people on a deeper level, or see your personal goals develop and come into fruition. None of that will happen if you don't actualize a plan, a real plan with steps. Like some of y'all, you could have all the optimism in the world, but if you don't start today, not tomorrow, but today, then you just won't. Some of y'all just have to start right away, or you just won't do it. Okay? You may fall back into old patterns of behaviors, or you may fall back to that relationship that you just got out of. Okay. Advice number 3, you have the 5 of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Again, relating to falling back into patterns of behaviors, negative patterns of behaviors, or falling back into relationships that don't benefit you. Advice number 3, for some of y'all, if you can't move on from what you used to have, you can't let go of these memories, either painful or good memories, you are not going to be able, when the time comes, to accept the blessings that the universe has for you. And it's just going to make you lose that optimism. It's going to make you, in your heart, you are the Queen of Cups. You are that already. All right? For some of y'all, You are there. You're someone who can love. You can give comfort and security. You can show people how to love themselves. And you're just an overall good and kind person. For many of you, you are a kind person. However, for some of y'all, if you cannot leave space for more blessings to come your way, if you crowd your heart and crowd your mind with the people and the experiences that don't deserve, quite frankly, that space within your heart and mind, you're never going to see the blessings coming your way, and it will make you be the negative version of the Queen of Cups. You will be resentful, bitter, cold, distant, not wanting to open yourself up, not wanting to trust other people, not wanting to connect. All right? And I know it's easier said than done to move on, but that is advice number 3. In your weekly outlook, it represents what may happen. So it's very specific for some of y'all, and it may happen for you. But nothing's set in stone. You have the power to change everything with this information I'm giving you. And you could just, if it's not for you, just keep it in the back of your mind just in case. You have the King of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. You may ask your dad or an older male figure in your life, or whoever. It could be a woman, an older woman, but I do see for some of y'all it is your father or your grandpa. You are going to seek, or it could be a brother. You may have an older brother, older male cousin. You're going to ask them for a little bit of financial help, and they will give it to you, all right? Because they are stable enough and they have enough love in their hearts to give you some financial assistance, whatever it may be. Maybe they offer you to live with them in their house temporarily, or they just loan you some money, but they are doing it out of the kindness of their heart, and they are capable of doing so. All right, that is week number 1. The second week of December, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like your luck will turn around for you. Whether you are going to have some court proceedings go your way, the decision by a judge, or you finally get the court proceedings rolling, and or for some of you, it looks like you will, whatever. What am I trying to say? Let me draw one more. Draw one more for you. Let's see. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like the situation that needs to be addressed, it will happen in the second week of December. So you will probably face some opposition in the second week, and it's only because things are turning they're turning around in your favor. And in the third week of December, you have the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords in reverse. So it looks like you will feel a sense of relief, your worries taken away from you or decreased, because you will receive more help. And this help is in the way of a third party. Let me see who it is. The Queen of Pentacles, which the first week of December you received help from the King of Pentacles, and in the third week you will receive help from the Queen of Pentacles. So it could be your mother-in-law, actually your mother-in-law, that comes to help you, and only because y'all have built that relationship. You have invested in that relationship with her to where she feels like she should help you. It could be your own mother, it could be a sister, or a cousin, someone a little bit older than you, or someone who is just financially more stable enough to come to your aid, okay, in the 3rd week. In the 4th week of December, you have the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Swords in reverse. You are going to achieve a level of emotional stability that is one of optimism. It's one of no more feeling this like you're missing that person, your ex-partner. There's no more like, oh, I miss him or her, or you know, I miss what we had. There's no more of that. Instead, you're going to feel very much okay and even more confident that you made the right decisions and moving on. In the 1st week of January 2025, you have the Fool and the 3 of Cups. You are going to go on a new journey alone. You may not have a concrete plan in place, but you are quite like the Fool. You are taking a leap of faith on this new journey, and you are leaving everyone who did not serve you, who were toxic in your life, who weren't good for you. You're leaving them all behind. All the people that you used to with, have fun with, it could be your ex-partner, it could be friends that you've parted ways with, or family members. They're gone, they're out, and your eyes are forward, and you're looking off into the direction of a better future for you, a better path for you in January. I could pull one more in case. Is there anything about January, the 1st week of January? Anything else? The Magician. So you will be working on your self-development. You will have the capabilities and the right resources at the right time in the 1st week of January to manifest all that you want to manifest into reality. It is a good start for the year 2025 for you, despite the darkness that surrounded the end of 2024 for you. Your word of encouragement from your loved ones on the other side. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Star. Your loved ones want you to know that it is okay to invest in you, to invest in your wants, your needs, your desires. And in fact, you should in December and January, because you are your own guiding light. You are your only guiding star in a world full of darkness. You are your own light. And December and January, trust in you, have hope in you. All right, because you know where you need to go. You know how to get through this darkness. Trust and believe that. All right. With that said, if you've gained clarity in this reading, subscribe to my channel or like the video, or just keep on coming back. With that said, to all my Virgos, take care.